Hello everyone, my name is Amrik. I am from England and I am on my third day of dry fast. I have done a previous retreat here for 7 days in October. I have come back to address some of the outstanding issues which were not fully resolved, and I have to say a few words about the process that has helped me. Dry fasting is for the informed, I think I would say, and preparation is the key. And what's more important is the exit as well. I think that Svetlana has put together a very good program that you can avail it, and she's incredibly helpful. I think she's helpful to you even when you're not here. Which is what I found so incredibly useful. And it was her recommendation when I had the subsequent issues that she said, oh, you should come back and do a 9-day, which is what I'm aiming for this time. I have looked into the background of Dr. Filonov and his, shall we say, background knowledge, and I'm, incredibly informed. And he comes from a very good pedigree of people, experts in fasting, especially Yuri Nikolyev, who was his mentor and his colleague. And, these are legendary figures. Sadly, in England, the National Health Service doesn't support this sort of thing. And my doctor was flabbergasted when I said 7 days. He thought I couldn't survive beyond 24 hours, That's the level of their understanding. In fact, they're not required to understand complementary medicine. All they are trained to do is give you drugs to suppress symptoms. And if that doesn't work, then surgery. And that's the level of, their understanding. But every medical person that I've met in England, I have a brother who was an orthopedic surgeon. I have emphasized that, complementary medicine like fasting should be made available to general public, that as a consequence they could reduce their national budget for the health service enormously, because it costs them so much money to treat some of the diseases, ailments which can be addressed by fasting. And there is complete ignorance about these things. I think I would go so far as to say, having read Michelle Slater's book, that she contends that the American medical establishment, pharmaceutical industry has killed off fasting in USA because they used to practice it there, and they have a lot to answer for. And public is being fed these fast foods and so on, which bring on these diseases. So who benefits at the end of the day? Pharmaceutical industry. Right, here I am on the 4th day of the fast. But a 3rd day at the retreat. My voice is a little bit going, but I'm feeling a little bit weak. But I managed to do about 6 kilometers of walking today. Feeling better by trying to speak as little as possible. I'm trying to address 2-3 different problems. I think the answer is a 9-day fast. So hopefully I'll keep going with the trust and faith in the doctor and his team. They're an incredible bunch of people. Had my usual massage and special treatment that they've given us. Really quite privileged to be here. The company of others, and because we're all in the same boat. Hello, this is my day 5 of the fasting and day 3 at the retreat. Throat is a little bit dry, and a lot of the mucus came out, which has been troubling me and my throat. So my throat is a little bit clearer. Hopefully this will keep improving. Wonderful massage from the team. Incredible. I think even best money wouldn't get you that sort of massage here. They are real experts. And of course the bee stings. I continue to improve. I mean, I'm getting a little bit tired, although I'm past the halfway mark. So hopefully it will continue to the end, which is, probably end on Monday evening. I'm hoping to see bigger improvements this time. And, I think people are incredibly supportive. It's best, this sort of thing is best done in the company of others, because we all support each other. And of course the talks with the doctor and sometimes individual face-to-face chat as well, that helps. So really, may the progress continue. Right, day 4 at the retreat and day 6 of the fast. It has weakened me somewhat. My voice is going, but it could be a sign of healing starting to take place. I've also had itchy legs, for which I've used coconut oil, which helps. Great massage, bee stings. I had a slight nausea, for which I've been given ice pack. It's ironic, I can have ice on my body but not in my mouth. I'm dying for a drink, but it's 2/3 of the way through, so only another 3 days. So patience is the answer. So I've gone for a walk, not as long as yesterday, but long enough, sat by the beach, watching the waves, inspirational. So I hope it will continue for the next 3 days. Day 5 at the retreat, day 7 of the fast. My throat is proving a bit problematic. I've thrown up a lot of mucus. I'm beginning to wonder if it's the second acidosis crisis. I had a wonderful leg massage from Olga. She's a real expert. I have to write a special note of thank you to her. I had an ice pack from Daniela, that helped. There was a slight nausea, but it seems a bit settled. I'm hoping to pull through 7 and 8, and then 9 is the target, and look forward to hot water and melon maybe. Just dreaming at the minute. So just got to hold on tight. Hello, day 6 of the retreat, but day 8 of the fast. It seems to be getting my throat more than anything else, but I've coughed up a lot of bad mucus, so which has helped. My sense of smell is very sharp now. I can smell all sorts of things that go along. Wonderful massage again this morning. Some more bee stings even. I think it's a question of just hanging on. I did a short walk, but let's see. Day 7 at the retreat, day 9 of the fast. So looking forward to 5 o'clock in the morning. I discovered something this morning during the massage. Nastia told me that my throat problem was the bile, which I can believe because I was spitting up some mucus and there's a bit of green in it. That was a revelation.
So all along my problem here has been caused by the bile. For how long? Yes, they gave me the B's, and the doctor came and shook hand, said, Google good. That's probably a secret language, secret code. But I think he seems relatively satisfied with the state of my liver, observationally, obviously. My heartbeat has gone up a little bit, in the region of 90 as opposed to 60 or 70. But that could be the second acidosis. I think I'm over the worst. So, getting my flask ready for storing of hot water. I look forward to kefir and compote. I've been looking up recipes. Been making my own kombucha as well. I'm thoroughly sold to the Slavonic methods.
Oh, this is day 8 at the retreat and the first day after exit. Gaining strength. Just had my first light meal, which is a soup. Yeah, my senses are a bit keen. I just hope, fingers crossed, everything will continue along that path. It's the, I think it's trying to kickstart health. That's how I see it. I think it's been a unique experience. I'm hoping it'll just continue. For the next 21 days, we have to be very mindful and careful that we start eating rubbish again, because otherwise we'll just go back to square one. So I wish everyone else in the same boat all the best, and let's just keep going. Day 9 at the retreat and day 2 of the exit after 9 days. I've started feeling a bit stronger because of the nutrition, and the most remarkable thing for me is the sense of smell is incredibly keen. I haven't been able to smell so well for such a long time, and it's I think if you stay with it, stay the course, it gets results. You start seeing results, and of course now you have to be very careful what you eat and how you eat, and don't reach out for the first piece of rubbish, because you'll be back to square one. So hopefully this progress will continue, and I'm thankful to all people involved who've been looking after us. Hello again, this is my 10th day at the retreat and 3rd day of exit after the 9-day fast. It's been quite adventurous, I suppose, in a way, because this is a longer fast than before. I had some misgivings, but obviously, the more often you do it, the better you get at it. Like anything else, it's a question of practice. I feel much better. I've got more strength now as a consequence of refeeding. I would definitely think this is the way forward for any long-term chronic illnesses. Obviously, within reason, because I think that if you're prepared to make the effort, you will see the results. So I think if anyone is having any doubts, the message is go for it. Okay. Day 11 at the retreat, day 4 of the exit. I'm already feeling stronger as a consequence of refeeding and being able to gain my strength. I would say we are very lucky and privileged to be supervised by Dr. Filonov and his team. The treatments are superb. There's almost a mini United Nations here now. It's very much a learning curve because you're learning as you go along. And I think that you have to begin somewhere if you're really serious about your own health. And want to take responsibility for your health. I think I'm almost bound to say that it's a life-changing experience. And I feel I'm probably growing new legs to walk again. So I guess, we couldn't be in better hands than we are now. And may it continue to grow, may the family continue to grow. 12th day at the retreat and 5th day from the exit. I feel pretty energized after having, started refeeding, being able to walk longer than before. And we've had demonstrations by the doctor on exercises to carry on your own, which are very useful, particularly whatever problem you have. So I think you've got to be determined to carry on with it. And I'm sure that it will help and confuse your own doctor. Don't go for any tests soon, which is what happened to me last time. They could figure out why the hemoglobin levels had dropped and then suddenly went up. They couldn't figure out.